The big three custom lightsaber manufacturers are Ultra Sabers, Saber Forge, and Vader's Vault. And all three of these companies have been around for quite some time. They're highly established and well known in the custom saber community, and they sell quite a high volume of lightsabers. So those are three you should know about. They're all US based, and they all do things a little differently, not surprisingly. So out of the three companies, Ultra Sabers definitely has some of the kind of most affordable lightsabers available. Some of their stunt sabers are, under $100. You can get a lightsaber. It doesn't make sound, but it has some decent prices. And they also have a pretty wide variety. They have a mix of hilts that are sort of an original design with some, loosely movie-inspired hilts or, that type of thing. Unofficially movie-inspired hilts. They have a blend of that, and they also have, various sound sabers and all that good stuff. Now, their lead time, the Ultra Saber's lead time tends to be pretty low. So out of the three companies, you would likely receive an order from Ultra Sabers the fastest. And they also don't have as many customization options as the other two companies too. So that helps their lead time, I'm sure. Moving on to Saber Forge. So this is a Saber Forge hilt. Saber Forge probably has the widest variety of lightsabers available. So if you go to their website, you just see lightsabers everywhere. There's so many different styles available. They have tons of different customizing options with leather wraps and finishes and just, tons of different things like that. So if you're looking for that type of variety, that's an option for you. They also have a ton of non-lightsaber type things. So they have like blasters and holocrons and I think a helmet and then they do have the controversial saber pipes too. I won't get into that right now, but you can look at that if you want to. So yeah, they have the variety going for them, and their lead time is definitely slower than Ultra Sabers, and it also varies a lot. So it depends on when you're buying from them. They'll give you different, lead times, but they have a bit of a reputation for delaying the orders beyond the lead times. I can't speak for everyone. I know in my own experience that's happened to me a few times with orders from Saber Forge. So be aware of that. You may be waiting around a little bit for your lightsaber, even longer than the quoted time. But yeah, they do have that variety, and they are still considered to be relatively reasonably priced in terms of lightsabers. So there's that. Finally, Vader's Vault. I don't have a Vader's Vault here. Unfortunately, I don't have direct experience with that company and their products yet. These are Ultra Sabers lightsabers. This is Saber Forge. I'd love to get a Vader's Vault lightsaber someday. Probably someday. But Vader's Vault is the high-end lightsaber manufacturer out of the three, and their price point is higher. Their lead time is quite a bit longer. They're kind of more of an artisan lightsaber and seem to be higher quality and all that good stuff. They have lots of different hilt models available, but it does tend to take a while for people to receive orders from that company. So those are just kind of the big three saber manufacturers in a nutshell. And I know there's plenty more, details. You guys feel free to add about any of those companies. And a final thought about this. So these are currently the three major custom saber manufacturers, but in the past few years, we've seen some really exciting newcomers to the custom saber market, like the Patch Store, Electrum Sabercrafts, Saber Trio. A lot of these companies are actually outside of the United States. And you do also have Kyberlight, which is kind of a budget sound saber. And at any rate, it'll be interesting to see how these sort of newer companies may disrupt the market a little more. I mean, they already are, but it'll be interesting to see how they maybe change some of the ways that Ultra Sabers, Saber Forge, and Vader's Vault do their business. So it's something to look for. Feel free to let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Which sabers do you prefer? Which companies do you prefer? Which hilt models do you prefer? Any of that. Let me know.